Hi everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm Esmeralda for those who don't know me, and for those who already know me, hi and welcome back. It's currently 1:14 right now and I got back from the gym like few hours ago. I had a shower, did some work, did all of that, and now I just thought that I want to film because for the past 1 week I have not filmed anything and I just don't feel good about it. Also, I had told you guys that I'm going to film like more often and like post more often. So yeah, we are going to do that today. I'm going to just take you guys along with me throughout my day, and if you can hear some like noise, it's the fan behind because it's a little bit hot over here. Although it rained today in the morning, but it's still like hot and humid kind of. So yeah, that's that, and let's just go make some lunch. Actually, now I was supposed to make some brunch with you guys. I was gonna have like eggs and something like that. Let's see, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for lunch. Let me just sit and think for a while what I have at home. And also later on, actually, I want to share with you guys this recipe. It's like a mushroom pasta, but it's like super high in protein and it's super good and tasty. So I've not made it actually, so I don't know if it's tasty or no, but it still like seems and looks really good, so I feel like it's going to taste good as well. But I'm debating now, should I make the eggs or should I just show you guys the mushroom pasta recipe?
A few minutes later.
Okay, let's just make the mushroom pasta. I feel like because it's lunchtime now, and if I have like eggs or something, I might feel hungry in a couple of hours. So let's just go and make the mushroom pasta right now. So I'll also show you guys how I'm making it. My pasta right here, and I already did a taste test actually, and I feel like it's very like mild pasta. I would prefer like if there was some chili oil or something on this, it would taste even more better. And actually, I don't remember where I seen this recipe. I actually just see recipes and then I like kind of make my own version in my head. I also did not add any garlic to it because I didn't have any garlic, and if you have chili oil, I feel like it's just gonna taste even more better. But I also added some parmesan cheese on top, so I'm just gonna sit and enjoy. And also these pastas are like super quick and easy to like whip up because you just need to like chop up your veggies, and while you're chopping you can already put the pasta to boil, and then you just need to like assemble all of that together. And this sauce is like basically nothing. You just have to have silken tofu. So the recipe didn't ask for cottage cheese in it, but I wanted to add a little bit more protein, so I added cottage cheese also. And yeah, I just made my own version. And this pasta is like really fine spaghetti. I don't know what it is actually, but it's like a flat one, so it's like linguine but like really fine, so it's kind of like noodles almost. But yeah, let's just eat now. I'm back from my lunch and it's been quite some time now. Also, the pasta, you guys, turned out to be really like it was not that creamy, as in I don't know if I cooked it for a long time or what was it, but it got dry. Like, you know how when you have Maggie in your tiffin, like noodles and stuff, and you just like keep it in a box and then you eat it like after a few hours, it got like hard like that, like within like half an hour or something like that, which was weird. But yeah, that was one thing that I noticed with the pasta. And I would actually rate this pasta like a 6 out of 10. I didn't like it that much because I remember I made one like the same like white sauce pasta, but I made it with cashew nuts, and that turned out so much more delicious, and it just had so much of more flavor in it compared to this one. And I feel like I didn't like the taste of the silken tofu. Like it was a little bit like having yogurt with noodles. It was something like that, but it was not that bad. It was doable, and I would actually not suggest you guys making this recipe, to be honest, because yeah, I didn't like it that much. I will actually just link the recipe that I made last time in like the I button above, so if you want to go check it out. And I also wanted to share with you guys few tips for tanning actually, because after I came back from my vacation I had a lot of tan, and I feel like still I'm tanned a little bit, but you know, I'm just working with it. Unfortunately, I lost the clips where I shared my detanning tips, but here's what I basically did. So for my face and my body, I applied a mask of turmeric, yogurt and chickpea flour. You can go ahead and add some rose water to it as well. And I let it sit on my body for around like 10ish minutes and then washed it off. So I just thought that I would clean my Dyson, because I have this Dyson for 3 years now and I've never cleaned it. And the other day when I was Dysoning my hair, I was like, you know what, this attachment is kind of like gross a little bit, because it has a lot of like tiny things like on the bristles. I'll show you guys like in a second like how it looks actually, but I just thought that I would clean it. And you can normally like wash these with water, but I'm like too scared to use water on like my electronics. So I just thought that I would take a wet wipe and just like kind of, you know, pull out the dirt from like every bristle. And you guys, I just did one of this line, and the amount of gunk that was there on this is insane. Like, over here I'm trying to clean like individual bristles, which is kind of like time consuming, but I feel like if you're free, if you're like watching like a YouTube video and stuff, you can just have your wet wipe and just sit and clean it. And I feel like it's going to like be cleaner and much better for your hair, because you're washing your hair and then you don't want this gunk to go back in your hair. So yeah, if you have any like hair tools, just clean it, because you'll not know like how gross it is until you clean it. I'm done cleaning the Dyson, and you guys, it took quite some time, but I'm so happy because now I have like a clean attachment to use on my clean washed hair, and I don't have to use that gross nasty one. To be honest, I feel comparatively I don't use a lot of like hair products. I just have like my hair oil, and I recently actually started using the Wow hair the frizz control thingy. I'll show you guys. I actually wanted to share with you guys in like my last video, but I forgot about it. I'll tell you guys about it right now only. So I don't use a lot of like hair sprays and stuff like that, so I feel like my attachment was a little bit like cleaner comparatively, because if you use a lot of like other stuff in your hair like oils and all, and then use the attachment, it kind of like collects a lot of more like nasty stuff on it. But yeah, comparatively, like for 3 years that I never cleaned it, it was like quite clean. So this was the spray that I was talking about. It's the Color Wow's Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, and it's supposed to magically transform texture, amazing humidity proofing powers, and basically it just helps your hair with like frizz, I feel. And what I like to do is I like to use my heat protectant, and I use this over it, and then after using this I keep this like the last product to use like before I blow dry my hair. So you need to like drench each and every strand with it, and with this you actually have to use like the roller brush, because you need to have like tension in your hair when you're like blow drying it. You cannot go ahead and use this attachment that I showed you, like the comb. You need to have the round brush with which you can do, and I feel like it's much more better if you can use your blow dryer and the brush together, and like, you know how they do it in the salon. And I'll try and use it with the roller attachment, and I feel like it's going to give like a little bit more better result than just the comb attachment, like the brush attachment, which is this one. I don't know what it is called. Like this attachment, I use this one, but I'll use like the roller one on my hair next time, and I'll definitely give you guys like a review. I'll actually like do it with you guys, like when I wash my hair next time, I'll show you guys how I'm using this. I got a bit busy with work, but right now it's time to eat some lemon loaf that I made yesterday. I have over here a handful of blueberries, and I actually made this cake yesterday. It has like lemon zest, yogurt. It's a really simple and easy recipe, and I feel like it's a French recipe, and a lot of like French kids also make it. So you basically have like the small container of yogurt, so all the measurements, like all the ingredients, go according to that cup. So it's a very simple and easy recipe. I loved it, and this is like the third or fourth time that I'm making it. And you can also add like lemon icing over it. The last time that I made it, I put it over the entire loaf. It's basically just powdered sugar, water, and like lemon juice, and it tastes so good as well. But today I did not do that because I didn't want to like do a lot of sugar with it. And I also have my cup of tea, so I'm just gonna sit and enjoy my snack. I'm in the kitchen right now, and I am going to make some sourdough starter because I have been meaning to make sourdough bread at home for the longest time possible, but I just felt like the tedious thing is to make the starter, because every day you are supposed to like feed it and it's supposed to be active and all of that thing. So I was a little bit like intimidated with it, but finally I just thought, let me just give it a try, and if it like is a hit, I will be so happy because I love making like bread at home. I used to make it before, but then I just stopped making it. But if this sourdough like thing comes out right, I'm like super excited to make like focaccia breads. Like you can make different types of breads, but just add the starter, and it just increases the nutritional value of the bread in general, because the sourdough, like the starter is sort of like fermented and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know a lot about it, but I know like little bit. So what you have to do is, for the starter, firstly, it's supposed to be like a 8-day process, okay? So it's not like I do it today and then tomorrow I can make my bread. No. So you need to have your flour. This is like the bread flour, and you need to put 1 tablespoon of bread flour and 1 tablespoon of water. So I will put it in this, and you need to mix it and close it and keep it. Then on the next day at the same, like around same time, you need to again add 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of water, mix it, keep it. On the third day, the same thing you need to do. And on the fourth day, you need to add 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of water, and like keep repeating it. Like from the fourth day, you need to start adding like 2 tablespoons every time. And then on the 8th day, it's sort of like ready, and it sort of will like increase, like the bubbles and all will start coming. I don't know, it will like get fermented, and after that you can start using it. Like you need to add a little bit of it in your normal like bread making dough, and then it's supposed to turn it into like a sourdough bread, which has like a lot of more nutritional value. So yeah, we are going to make our starter, and today is going to be like the first day. So I'm going to add like some flour and water, and we are going to leave it, and probably like on the 8th day or something, I'll again like vlog and I'll show you guys what's the update.